Hello everyone, another video. I think it's the 1st or 2nd in September. Probably the first video knowing me, but it's a September video. And here is tank 1. I've taken out some fish, but I don't know if you can guess which ones. And there's an object in there. Yay! That wasn't actually that colour when I put it in, but I blame the snails for that. In tank 3, the Aspidoras are now settled in, doing their thing. Water's warming up. Loads of black molly babies still. I got rid of a load, gave them away. I still got some, and if you look very carefully there's a load of Aspidora eggs. I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm just going to leave them and see what happens. They might survive, they might not. I've removed quite a lot of snails, but there's obviously going to be still snails in there, because, yeah, snails. And I'm not hugely anti-snail, but, you know, if they're going to eat all me eggs, then I might be. But if you notice, the black mollies just don't bother. And then in this one, I took some floating plants out, because I gave them away. And then I put some more in, as you can see. I just put one in this morning, so it's there, just looking like a right root mess. And yes, if I zoom in a bit, oh, there's a shrimp doing its thing. The tank itself has now 2 extra fish in the back. It's a lot of glare today. Yeah, there's 2 silver mollies. I've took me big ladies from that tank and actually put them in here. But I've only just done it, so they're not happy with me. Bloody women. Sorry, what? And then, yeah, I've noticed something with this tank. So I've moved the thermometer into this tank, because I put my hand in the tank when I was putting the silver mollies in, and I realised, oh, that's actually quite a nice shrimp. Oh, there's a few out. I realised that my tank was cold. Now, I live in England, so when I say it's cold, it's not Arctic weather, but it's cold, and I'm like, well, it's autumn, shouldn't be that cold in that tank because it's got a good heater in, a new one. So I'm like, put the thermometer in, as you can see it's down to like 22 degrees, which isn't that warm. I mean, it's warm enough for some fish, but my fish seem to be huddling, and I'm like, why are they huddling? I'm not that scary a person. Well, I might be, but... And I'm thinking, what's going on here? But now it makes more sense, because the fish are huddling because it's cold, and the heater is obviously set too low. So there's the silver. So what I've done is I've obviously turned the temperature up a few notches, so we can have decent temperature in there. Obviously I want it to be warm. Yeah, and it's because there's no tops on these two tanks here. I expect it to obviously dissipate heat, so it needs to be, you know, a little bit warmer than it should. During winter I'll probably put the lids back on, but we'll see. Depends what my heating bill's like. But yeah, so anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update. So there's some Aspidora eggs in there. There's not many eggs, Cory eggs in here, but if it's that cold in here as well, so you're looking at maybe 22 degrees centigrade, not Fahrenheit, centigrade. Fahrenheit wise, that's, I want to say, really low. That's what does it sound like, the thermometer? I would say it's about just over 70. Not that I'm an expert, but yeah, it's going to be cold in there for anyone, unless you're British. So, oh, there's a shrimp upside down there. The shrimp are a bit more active today. I think they finally, I don't even know if you can see the thing, they finally settled in, which is good. So there's at least 3, maybe 4 adults, and I'm sure I saw a shrimplet the other day, but I might need to put my glasses on when I look properly. But yeah, that's it. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of update. Obviously, there's 1,001 little fish in there. We all know what they are, so we'll just pretend that they're not there. Well, they are there just for other fish, so that the other fish don't get eaten. There's a few baby swords in there. If you look at that female right in front of the camera, she's about to drop. She's really huge compared to the other one, if you look. So, too much glare. Anyway, so if you look there, you can see she's a lot bigger. So she's going to drop soon. So there should be a few more. And obviously that's why I put the extra floating plant in. I might put a few more in. We'll see. Because it makes good hidey spots. And because they've been outside, they've got loads of like little microbacteria and insects on which the fish and the shrimp love to eat. So I'm saying that, I'm assuming it does. It's got to, because it's an organic thing, isn't it? The shrimp seem to be really enticed by it. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I need to put some more floating plants, to be fair, in the big tank. But the big tank, I mean, it's got the yellow honeysuckle gourami things, and it's got the serpitetras and a few mollies and swords and 1,000 endlers and guppies. It needs something big, not huge, mind, but something, you know, just to give it a bit of life. Don't say a bloody Luacara or whatever. No thanks. Yeah, I don't want arowana, yeah, or anything that's going to start small and become bigger than me leg. And I'm 6 foot, so no thanks. I don't want a huge fish. Yeah. Anyway, I'm wittering. So that's it. And there's nothing on this camera now, so yeah. Anyway, so the red sword is about to drop her little ones, and there's some eggs in the other tank, and the shrimp seem to be really happy today. Well, they will be if the temperature's going back up. It'll take a while, like. Alright then, that's it from me. Bye.